Good morning, everybody. This is not welcome to Sunrise Stroll and Chat. This is welcome to Dawn Stroll and Chat. A little variation today. It's just so beautiful. It's a while since we went down this spot here. Be careful where you step. It's amazing. No matter how much garbage you pick up, there are always people leaving more. Amazing. Good morning, everybody. And it's not sunrise, it'll be another half hour. So we're at dawn, at daybreak. The water is for real. This is the Sea of Galilee water, people. I'm about up to my knees now. I think we'll leave it that far for now. Can you feel it? And it's so comfortable. Soter? Soter. People want to see us, Soter. She's so happy to be back on camera again. What do you say to the people? Little greeting here, don't be shy. Somebody brought down this chair here and parked it in the water. I pulled it out a week ago and just left it there and went away. Amazing, amazing. Oh, you know, I got another idea. Let's do this. This is the property on the north of us. And so here we have these crows flying along. So these tractors, they're all in the boats. It's a dry marina. And this dog is having a break over here. A break from barking. So this is where the boats come in. Isn't that beautiful? That's amazing. Those dogs will kick up such a shindy weeks ago, months ago, and now there's zero energy. They must be half depressed with the corona. So how about this, people? There's some birds out here on this tree. Let's see how close we get to them. See, there's one perched up here at the top of it. That's a big bird up there, I think. And there are more birds here on the platform further out. You might even see fish jumping. That's kind of something you could see in water like this. It's a little out of focus. Here you see Tiberius. Mount Arbel. Are you getting seasick? I think we just stop here and we move slowly because this bird is still up here, look, on top of that tree, or shrub or bush, more like a bush than a tree. Okay, let me get you straightened up here on the tripod. There we go. Maybe we can get out to the end of the pier little by little. And this is the Sea of Galilee, people, and we're here at dawn before the sunrise. And here you have Tiberius. A little bit of a different angle now for us. Maybe someday I'll go down there and go along the shore down there. Oh, there was something down here in the water, but it didn't reach to be a jump. A fish, for sure. If we're quiet out here, maybe we can see some more life. There, that guy left. He was no longer trusting me. So now I'm going to go out to the tip since that bird is gone. A lot of little birds out here. And there are a couple of trees here hiding the cliffs. We could catch these on the way back, maybe. So this is usually when I swim in the morning. Oh, there's a fish jumping there. Did you see it? It's really quiet. So we're rocking a little bit here. Now we just need the patience of the fishermen. So welcome to the Sea of Galilee, people, for our dawn stroll and chat today before the sunrise. It's a very different moment. And the reading today, we've moved on from Proverbs to Ecclesiastes. Vanity of vanities, says Koheleth, vanity of vanities, all things are vanity. And vanity, the word also means, it's like empty wind, no substance, or very little substance, like a bubble. Hey, do you like that rocking motion? Well, I might be causing it a little bit by standing here, but it's from the walking out here on this ramp. Oh, you know what it's from? It's from the waves. Because you see there are waves, there's basically zero wind, but I think it's the moon as well has an effect on the waves, right? And so the waves are causing this whole thing to rock. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. And it's not just about hairdos and dress. It's about bigger projects, even a house we build. Oops, don't need that today. It's about the work we have, the jobs, the important role we have. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. Oh, there they are. I was trying to get these guys in the picture for you. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. The place we live on, our address, the respect with which people greet us on the street, or the lack of respect, and we get worried and hurt by it. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. My brother won the Olympic medal, or my other sibling embarrassed the family. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. What they put on Facebook about me, all vanity. What the media are saying about me or about my friends or about other things, all vanity. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. Where is the substance? What profit has a man from all the labor which he toils at under the sun? One generation passes and another comes, but the world forever stays. Those hills over there, the Golands, there's archaeology over there thousands of years back. In fact, the archaeologists distinguish in prehistoric, where we have no information at all, nothing written, Like we have something written about Abraham, but that's only 4,000 years ago, you know. And those hills were still there. And so was Mount Arbel. And so was that hill behind Tiberias, but Tiberias wasn't there 4,000 years ago. Who knows if it will be there in 4,000 years' time. And here we have this mountain and those rocks, the cliffs, the caves. And we have so much drama about a minute and a moment, an attention and a person. Vanity of vanity is always vanity. There was one Sunday I heard this at Mass at the cathedral in Galway. It was the first Sunday of August 1974. And I was there because a seminarian from our community, the Legionaries of Christ, had picked me up my family brought me halfway there. And he came from Dublin, and we met at Oranmore, and we were going to Connemara for that day to look for a house for the candidates for a week of retreat, sharing time together, getting to know the community. It was my first contact with the Legionaries, basically, as a community. I had a year before, one of them had spoken to my school, Father Cristoforo Fernandez from Mexico, a short little fellow. He's now in his mid-80s, wrote me a lovely email the other day. And in the twilight of life, I wonder how he's reading this reading today. Vanity of vanity is always vanity. And we were there in the cathedral, and that was the reading at the Mass, and it stuck in my brain, pressed my heart, my soul. Maybe the bishop is actually celebrating the Mass. Maybe he preached about it. Bishop Brown of Galway, a long time ago, 46 years ago. What profit has a man from all the labour which he toils at under the sun? One generation passes, another comes, but the world forever stays. The sun rises and the sun goes down. We're waiting for that just now, you know. The sun rises and the sun goes down. Then it presses on to the place where it rises again. The wind turns from the north to the west, to the south, resuming its rounds. All rivers go to the sea, yet the sea is never full. It's interesting, the thoughts of this person at this time. This writing is a couple hundred years probably before Christ. So over 2,000 years ago, this fellow was reflecting like this about life. All speech is labored. There's nothing one can say. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor is the ear satisfied with hearing. I wonder if that line is at the back of Paul's mind when he goes on to say later on, a few hundred years later, or a couple of hundred years later, eye has not seen or ear has not heard what God has prepared for those who love him. Something substantial that's not vanity. It's going to last forever. And we continue with Kohelet. Nothing is new under the sun. Even the thing of which we say, see, this is new, has already existed in the ages that preceded us. And now there's a very hard line coming. There is no remembrance of the men of old, nor of those to come will there be any remembrance among those who come after them. So we'll be completely forgotten. We'll find a tombstone, 800 years old. Who knows that person? Most of us can't go very far back beyond our grandparents to remember who were our ancestors. So that means our great-great-grandparents, who were around about 100 years ago, 120 years ago, 200 years ago. Who knows their names, their stories, their heartbreaks, their joys, their delights, their favorite piece of bread, their favorite vegetable, their favorite flower. Vanity of vanities. All is vanity. And that's why the psalm is so powerful and so beautiful. In every age, O Lord, you have been our refuge. Not the opinion of the multitudes or the opinion of one person. You have been our refuge. You know, when the little child breaks the toy or spills the food, and they burst out in tears and sobbing, and they run to Mama, and she picks them up in her arms, and she said, it's okay. In every age, O Lord, you have been our refuge. It's a big deal to lose work, to lose a job. How many people right now? And we need to run and throw ourselves into God's hands. In every age, O Lord, you have been our refuge. On the way back from the doctor's office, and the news of a cancer, of a tumor, of a positive on corona. In every age, O Lord, you have been our refuge. All the political realities, like all the kingdoms that came through this region over thousands of years, coming and going. And each of them thought they'd be here forever, dominating, slaying, killing, imprisoning, dispossessing. In every age, O Lord, you have been our refuge. For 1,000 years in your sight are as yesterday, now that it is past, or as a watch in the night. 3 or 4 hours, you know. Teach us to number our days aright. We're still with the psalm there, Psalm 90. Teach us to number our days aright, that we may gain wisdom of heart. Return, O Lord, how long? Have pity on your servants. Oh, you're going to like this. This is Psalm 90. Fill us at daybreak with your kindness, that we may shout for joy and gladness all our days. Prosper the work of our hands for us. Prosper the work of our hands. You just fixed up that casserole, all the elements are inside it, and you put it into the oven. And you can say that prayer today. Prosper the work of our hands for us. In every age, O Lord, you have been our refuge. I want to get you down closer to the water, so you won't fall in, don't worry. Just to get another little angle here. Sorry about that, I didn't mean to bring it that close. The tripod turned on me. Just trying to tighten it up here. I don't know how that happened. Well, it happened. Sorry people, I was not looking at the camera a second, I was just trying to fix my equipment here. So you're down basically just about 5 inches above the water. And now about a foot above the water. I'm a little over time, but I'll be switching over to Instagram shortly, but I think the sun has just come up, or if it's not, it's incredibly close. So let me fix the tripod again here. There's a lot of clouds, so that's making the difference. So people, I'll say goodbye. God bless you. See you later, alligators. And lovely having you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for all your beautiful comments. And we'll catch up later. In God's hands, in every age, O Lord, you have been